we're back with the Athletics franchise mode here on MLB The Show 25. This is game number 5 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Athletics. The series is tied 2-2 going into this final game in Philadelphia. Obviously, no matter who wins this game, the series heads back to Salt Lake City, Utah for Game 6 and possibly a Game 7 if needed. But both these teams obviously looking to go back to Utah up in the series. Regardless, the A's have secured home field advantage back, obviously, with their 2 home games. But again, it'll be much easier to go back home up 3-2. Obviously, yesterday we had to, sim out of our game. If you didn't see what happened at the end of the video yesterday, go check it out. We were winning. Obviously, the final score was not 7-3, as the game will show right there, but I had to go into MLB The Show and simulate until the A's were victorious in that game number 4. We got a weird glitch in the 9th inning. We were well on our way to win that game, but again, go check out the video from yesterday. Really odd circumstance there. Tonight, though, the pitching matchup is Josiah Gray versus Tarik Skubal. I think I've got the pitcher energy set to the right, amount, obviously, with the starters going yesterday and Landon Knack and Zach Wheeler. So again, we have Skubal versus Gray today. Skubal got really hit around in game number 1 in Salt Lake City, but I'd imagine things might be different tonight. 1.97 ERA still, even after giving up 6 runs in game number 1. His postseason ERA going into this game, or going into the series, was 0.3. And for some reason, I feel like our PCI is infinitely smaller than it was in that first game we got against Skubal. Maybe because we got that game at home. The elevation was harder to hit that guy, or easier to hit that guy. I'm just saying, I feel like the PCI is smaller now. We go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Josiah Gray comes out to pitch the bottom half of the inning for the Athletics. 4.15 ERA so far in the playoffs. He'll get Trey Turner first. There is a bouncer to Rafael Devers. Devers to Alonso. 1 gone for Brandon Marsh on the 1-2 pitch. Ball is flown in the air. Lawrence Butler going back. Might go foul, but regardless, Lawrence Butler is there to put away Brandon Marsh. 2 down in the inning for Bryce Harper. He has stung us all series long and all postseason long. He's been legit. Coming into this game batting .490. Bryce Harper with a 2-out single. We can't get that guy out. Kyle Schwarber on the 1-2, chops one up here. Alonso's momentum taking him to second, so he'll make the play there. Rafael Devers strikes out to kick off the top of the second. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's batting 4th today. Yeah, I'd rather him later in the lineup against Skubal than Brent Rooker. I just want more opportunities for Rooker with the lefty on the mound. But my goodness, is this lefty difficult to deal with? Skubal, 3 outs again in order in the top of the second. And here comes Alec Burleson. The lefty pulls one into the deep right field corner. There is a leadoff double for him. Burleson's going to be standing on second now for the 6th spot. Yainer Diaz, 3-2 pitch. That ball gets away from Josiah Gray. Diaz on first. Runners on first and second for Adolis Garcia. That ball slapped in right field. It's going to get down. The Phillies will hold their runners in place. They are loaded with no outs for Bryson Stott. On the 1-2 pitch, Stott elevates into left field. Brent Rooker has it. It should be well deep enough for the runner to score. Obviously, again, no JJ Bleday in the lineup. We're going Jace Young instead. Second and first, 1 out. Obviously, the Phillies are up 1-0, and Josiah Gray sets down Rodolfo Castro. Swing and a miss on a slider. Trey Turner now in the 2-1. High breaking sweeper. My goodness, that ball hung for a minute. But Brent Rooker is there in foul ground to put away Trey. We move to the top of the 3rd inning. Lawrence Butler up first, and yeah, just good luck dealing with this guy. Tarik Skubal, swing and a miss. Pitch in, 3-2 pitch for Shea Langeliers. Strike 3. We have gone 8 up, 8 down so far in this game. Jace Young make it 9 up, 9 down with 3 consecutive strikeouts in the top of the 3rd. It's a real struggle out here, but that's a really nice pitch by Josiah Gray. Perfect pitch placement down and away. Bryce Harper on the 3-2 pitch, ropes one into right, and Butler dives to no avail. Ball bounces off his face. Bryce Harper is on with a 1-out single. Now up the 4th spot, Kyle Schwarber on the 2-2. That's strike 3 looking. Cutter up and in by Josiah Gray, 89, but freezes Schwarber, and that's strike 3 to Alec Burleson. Top 4 time, the A's still looking for their first hit against Tarik Skubal or just base runner. Cody Bellinger going to pull one in the right, but that ball is going to be caught. 1 out for Gleyber Torres. That's strike 3. I mean, it's hard enough dealing with a pitcher of this caliber, but when he's getting calls like that, I don't know what to do. Brent Rooker, though, 2-out single. That's why he's batting 3rd and not Devers today. We'll take it. Rooker on first for Rafael Devers. Strike 3 on a slider. But hey, there's going to be no perfect game today as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Still down 1-0. Yainer Diaz grounds out to Rafael Devers. And if you remember from that initial start that we got against Tarik Skubal, the A's bats didn't get going in that game until much later when they eventually erupted for 5+ runs in 1 inning. So you know, we're still in the fourth. We'll see what happens. Bryson Stott is going to ground out to Bo Bichette as that ball is going to hit the ground. We go to the top of the fifth, still 1-0. Again, we just need something, but man, I can't catch up to that fastball. It's 97 miles an hour. When he's got a slider like he does, it's just difficult. Pete Alonso, though, barrels one into center field. He's on with a 1-out single, so it's the second hit of the night for the A's. Alonso and Rooker obviously make up for those two. Lawrence Butler stares at strike three, 97 miles an hour in. It's just he's living inside and it's difficult. Shea Langeliers up the middle off of Skubal's foot. It bounces to third. This is just ridiculous. The luck we have, oh man. Somehow that's going to be a, 1-5-3, I believe, put out? Yikes, man. Josiah Gray's still out there. Skubal's day might be done. He's in the 90s. Trey Turner, though, going to hit one up the middle off of Josiah Gray. That's a 1-out single for Trey. Brandon Marsh on the 2-1 pitch. Runner going. Trey Turner safe. So now a 2-2 offering here to Brandon Marsh. Pitch 94 for Gray. Runner going again. Strike three. Trey Turner, though, is just swiped second and third base. He's stealing all across the bases. Trey Turner with back-to-back stolen bases puts a runner on third for Bryce Harper, and we just can't escape this guy. There's nothing we can do. Can't escape it. Bryce Harper with a 2-out single makes it 2-0 for Philadelphia. Kyle Schwarber almost just unloads on that cutter. 103 exit velo off the bat, yet that ball is going to hang in the park for Lawrence Butler. The A's do give up another run, but it's only 2-0 as we go to the top of the sixth. Oh man. Jace Young swinging a miss on a slider down and away. Cody Bellinger going to get under that fastball. That's going to be an easy pop out. Skubal still in the game. Pitch count is getting high. This is 106 for him, and he strikes out Gleyber Torres. I mean, strikeouts in the double digits. It's one of those games. The A's have to go to their pen. Hunter Harvey, first guy up. 1.04 ERA in the postseason. You'll see Alec Burleson first, swing and miss, fastball up and in, 98 miles an hour on that one. Yainer Diaz in the 1-2 pitch, another strikeout, slider down and away. To the plate now, Adolis Garcia, and Garcia, strike three, swinging, slider down and away again. So really good inning out of Hunter Harvey. We go now to the top of the seventh. Brent Rooker cranks one into left, but that ball will be caught. Rafael Devers now on the full count, strike three, swinging on a slider. Two down, Bo Bichette, the batter on the 1-1. That fastball is lined into center field, but again, it is caught. So, didn't matter, Jordan Romano is in the game. The A's still can't produce any offense. Gregory Soto, ERA of nothing so far in the postseason. That's obviously sim stats because our last game didn't save, but it is what it is. Soto strikes out Bryson Stott. Rodolfo Castro on the 1-1 gets a sinker in. However, that ball is lined back up the middle. Rodolfo Castro's on with a 1-out base knock. To the plate, Trey Turner on the 1-2 pitch. Turner's strike three, swinging fastball up and in. Here comes Brandon Marsh on the 2-2. That's going to be a lazy fly ball into center field, but it's going to drop. Runners now on first and second with 2 outs for Philadelphia. The batter will now be Bryce Harper on the 1-2 pitch. Harper, I mean, we can't find a way to get this guy out. It is absolutely unbelievable. Bryce Harper, his third hit of the game, he's 3 for 3, and the Phillies find themselves up 3-0. It's crazy. Soto strikes out Kyle Schwarber, but we now move to the top of the eighth. Lou Trevino pitching for Philadelphia. A's find themselves down by 3, need to get something going offensively. There's a chopper. Pete Alonso, though, going to ground out right to Trey Turner. 1 out for Lawrence Butler on the 1-1 pitch. Up the middle, ball gets through. Lawrence Butler with a much-needed base knock here for the Athletics. He'll be on first base for Shea Langeliers. 3-2 pitch. Shea, oh, that was ball 4. Langeliers swings, though, as Jace Young comes up on the 1-1 pitch. Young hits one in the left center field gap. It's going to get down. Jace Young continues to excel at the bottom of the lineup. That's going to be a 2-out RBI double that takes Lawrence Butler first to third. It's a 3-1 game, and now the tying run comes into the plate, and the Phillies go to their closer, Will Vest. Vest will see Cody Bellinger on the 1-1. Ball is slapped and hit hard into left field. It hangs up, though. We move to the bottom of the eighth. Felix Bautista, the Mountain, comes out to pitch for the A's. 1.5 ERA over 12 innings pitched so far in the playoffs. He's just trying to hold this lead at 3-1, and we're going to get a nice call there on the fastball to Alec Burleson. Yainer Diaz on the 1-2 pitch. I don't know what you're swinging at, sir, but that'll be out number 2. Adolis Garcia on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bautista strikes out the side. Okay, it all comes down to the top of the ninth. Will Vest still pitching for Philadelphia, and there is a ball that goes maybe 6 feet. Gleyber Torres, swinging bunt. That's out number 1. Brent Rooker, 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, pitch right down the middle. He misses. Rafael Devers down the 1-1, elevates, hold on, fastball down and away, he pulls it, 108 off the bat, it is gone. Rafael Devers extends the game, his 7th of the playoffs, should be 8, but whatever. It's a 3-2 game, and now the A's are one swing away from tying this one. We kind of felt like we've been out of this the entire game, but hey, here comes Bo Bichette. 1-1 pitch up the middle, ball will drop. Go ahead run now to the plate. Bo Bichette on first. 1-2 pitch, Vest steals, ball gets away. Bo Bichette in scoring position with 2 outs for Pete Alonso. 2-2 pitch, strike 3, okay. I mean, it was a game that we felt like we were always trailing from the jump. Tarek Skubal had a masterpiece, or pitched a masterpiece on the mound. The A's couldn't get their scoring until the 8th inning. Obviously, it all started with Jace Young plugging one in the gap, and we got a nice solo home run by Rafael Devers in the 9th inning. Unfortunately, again, though, nobody was on base. And in the end, the Philadelphia Phillies come out with a victory here in game number 5. So, the Phillies go up 3-2 in this World Series. However, the A's get to go back home for games 6 and 7. And on the mound is not just DJ Herz the Cy Young, it will be Chris Sale as well in game number 7. Hopefully we get there. We can expect the bouts to be better at home. We don't need to see Skubal anymore, nor Zach Wheeler. I think I'm feeling all right. Folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 42 of the Athletics Franchise Mode here on MLB The Show 25. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. And Mamba, forever.